keep us right in to 126.
Okay, what mat would you like me on?
Let's go with Westby Viroqua on mat 2.
Okie dokie. I'll stay right where I'm at
So
then.
mat 1 is Easton Cottrell of West Salem Bangor and Ashton Volke of Black River Falls. That is mat 1. Mat 2 is Jaden Geyer of Westby and Alex Klum of Viroqua, which will be our featured match for the next 6-ish minutes or so. We're tied up at 4 apiece. Looks like a takedown and a few reversals back and forth. Under a minute to go. That match is tied at 4. Geyer with a nice little snatch single. Takedown. Crossface. He's got the leg turked. And another reversal. Looks like Volke is leading 6-4. 20 seconds to go, first period on mat 1. Geyer will pick up 3 near falls with that takedown 5-0 as we just passed 1 minute to go in the first period. Both of these matches are at 126 pounds. We're rather full brackets out through. Cottrell with the reversal and the pin.
On mat 1, Riley Hammerhand from Black River Falls. And
on mat 1.
From West Salem, Bangor. On deck on mat 1 at 138 pounds, Lane Fry from GET Melbourne and Logan Conrad from Arcadia.
2 matches in 132 pound. We will have Stetzer and Solberg and Hanran and Rossler. And that is on mat 1 right now is Riley Hanran and Stetzer. No, Rossler, sorry, West Salem Bangor. Geyer leads Klum by a score of 5-0 on the gray mat, mat number 2. We're still on our feet and scoreless, just 30 seconds into the match on mat 1. Looks like Klum elected to ride top to start period number 2. Goes with a deep waist down to a head lever. Geyer up to his feet. Able to turn in, snap down on the front head, and right into an Iowa. Straight over, and Klum is in trouble. And Geyer gets the pin. And that is your last match at 26. We can go over to mat 1 now for a little bit. And now the first takedown in the match is Rossler of West Salem Bangor. He'll take the lead 2-0. 30 seconds to go in period number 1. He is wrestling Riley Henneran of Black River.
And Gavin Garcia from Black River Falls.
A matchup on mat 2, Jace Stetzer of Melman GET, a sophomore, coming into the match at 29-11, and Evan Solberg of Viroqua, 24-14.
Thank a couple of our sponsors: Advanced Pump and Well Solutions, Bank of Cashton, Black River Falls Wrestling Club, the Boscobel Wazika Steuben Wrestling Club, Brookwood Wrestling Club, and Green Repair LLC.
The end of the first period. 2-0. Rossler over Hanaran at 132 pounds. We are still scoreless, 1 minute in on mat 2. That is the Stetzer-Solberg match that we'll take you over to maybe here in a little bit. Solberg takes the lead with a takedown on mat 2. Hanaran has got Rossler in trouble. Reversal. No near fall. Comes around back behind. Gets in to restart. Stetzer of GET with the pin over Solberg in the first period. Kind of caught Solberg off guard. And that mat will jump up to 38. So we'll stay on mat 1. Rossler with the reversal, the edge ahead. He's 4-2 over Hanaran. Mat 2, West Salem Bangor's Mason Chambers wrestling Black River Falls' Gavin Garcia. Garcia, 6-18 sophomore. Chambers, also a sophomore, but at 32-8 coming into today's match. And also Chambers with the first points of the match with a takedown, now working in near fall criteria. 15 seconds to go in the match you're currently watching. Rossler had the reversal. So he initially had the takedown. She got a reversal. Now, end of the second period with his reversal. The score is 4-2. Rossler with choice. He's going to start the third period in the down position. And now Hanaran with trying to put both legs in. Rossler going to come out the back door. Chambers with the win over Garcia of Black River Falls. And that is at 138.
And the pin over on mat number 1.
And that is Rossler over Hanaran of Black River Falls. So that'll put a pin in 32. One of these matches will be Fry of Melman GET and Conrad of Arcadia. That'll be mat 1 is Austin Lund.
Okay, where would you like me positioned?
Well, let's go over to mat 2.
Mat 2.
Mat 2 is Austin Lund of Black River Falls and Derek Tamke of Arcadia. Tamke a freshman at 16-22. Lund a sophomore at 9-15. Mat 1, the black mat, is Lane Fry of Melman GET, a sophomore at 15-10, and Logan Conrad, a sophomore at 17-21 from Arcadia. So we're scoreless. Number 20, a little low ankle pick for Black River Falls is Lund. Not quick enough to get the takedown. And these guys move quicker than I can talk, so I might, if you just hear, blank stares, that's, I need some processing time. They'll go out of bounds, still scoreless and on their feet. Lane Fry with the first points of the match on mat 1. Tamke in on a double. Lund crossface, comes around, gets the first points of the match. Now he rides along the right side looking for head lever. Tamke looking for some hand control. Fry from Melman GET with the first points of the match. She's got a takedown and 3 near fall. 5-0 the score. 20 seconds to go in the first period. We just ended the first period. Lund leading Tamke 2-0. Tamke will defer to Lund, who will choose down to start the second period. Lund up to his feet. Tamke in on a double, trying to maintain control. And he'll come around into a front head as Lund works up, and they'll go out of bounds. Well, we got some blood time. We'll take for reasons of tape delayed, we can take a quick break, listen to a few of our sponsors, and come back in just a little bit. Welcome back. We are midway through round 3 at West Salem High School in the Coulee Conference matchup. I should say Coulee Conference tournament. Things getting started away. Austin Lund of Black River Falls leads Derek Temke of Arcadia by a score of 2-0. We're minute 25 remaining in period number 2. Over on the other mat, we have Lane Fry of Melman GET leading Logan Conrad of Arcadia by a score of 10-0. We are 45 seconds to go in period number 2 on that match. And he will get the pin. That is Lane Fry of Melman GET over Conrad of Arcadia. And that'll put 138 away. We've got 3 matches at 144. So we will see a match from Vinnie Klum this round. I'm not sure when, though. So we're still at 144. We have Jackson Blaken of Melman GET and Justice Elam of West Salem Bangor. That is Mat 1. We may turn our attention over to Mat 1 right now, Shelley.
Okay, switching over to Mat 1.
So we'll leave Austin Lund and Derek Temke. Lund leading by a score of 5-0 as they get ready to start the third period. And I'm not sure what we're talking about here, unless we're waiting for something. Yeah, there must be some time restraints.
Okay, I'll go back. Well, I guess I'm not going back over there because I've got blood time. Well, at this point in time, we'll like to thank Campbell's Mobile and Solar Meats, Cashton Farm Supply, Cashton Wrestling Club, Central Express and Pasture Pride in Cashton, Citizens First Bank, Coon Valley Telecommunications, Darlington Blackhawk Warbirds, DeSoto Wrestling Club, DeWitt Construction, Genuine Telecom, GET Melman Duro Titan Wrestling Club. Oh, that's a mouthful for me to say, apparently. Grantland Graphics, Hartgy Lumber, Iowa Grant Highland, Ithaca Wrestling Club, and J&R Military Surplus. And it looks like we have action on mat number 2, maybe?
Yep, we're still running down with Austin Lund and Derek Tamke. Trying to figure out what's going on at 144 because Blaken and Elam yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, Lund leads Tamke 5-0. And maybe this makes a little bit more sense. We got Jackson Blaken of Melman GET and Justice Elam on mat 1. And that's where... Now let's move over to mat 1, shall we?
Okay, we're moving back over to mat 1.
Both wrestlers playing in the outer edge of the cylinder. Blaken with the takedown, so he'll lead 2-0 just a minute into the first period. Mat 2, Lund giving up the escape right close to the 1 minute mark in period number 3. It's 7-1 the score. Blaken trying to dig an arm bar out, but Elam able to keep his elbows in, arms underneath him. It's good defense to those moves. But he gets a wrist and a half. He tries to pick a side. He's not able to do so. Elam kind of works back up to his base real shortly, but gets broken back down. 20 seconds to go, period number 1. The conclusion, and they already took the score off, but it's Austin Lund of Black River Falls
On mat 2, Landon Windsor from GT Melman.
over Tamke of Arcadia.
On deck on mat 2,
Not sure where Vinnie Klum should have a match against Christensen of Westby, but I don't know where that one's going to fit in at because we're already calling 150s on deck. Unless they're waiting for time restraints on that. So mat 2 is Landon Windsor of Melman GET and Efren Hernandez of Arcadia. I'll keep you updated on that match. We're going to keep the camera on Jackson Blaken and Justice Elam, where Blaken of Melman GET leads by a score of 2-0 as we start the second period. Blaken rides top control over Elam in the down position. Kind of riding parallel right now. I'm surprised that he hasn't had anything said to him. 2-on-1, look a little leg Turk. Gonna step through. Yep, and they're gonna warn Elam for stalling. Windsor ahead on mat 2 by a score of 2-0. Just over the halfway mark in period number 1. Not sure if they'll take a break between rounds 3 and 4.
That's a really good question.
So we're kind of clipping right along, and it's 11:50 already. Windsor in near fall, or has Hernandez pinned. 3 seconds to go in period number 1. So that is Windsor. That's at 150. Windsor. And that's going to be Johnson. We're going to jump up to 57 on mat 2. So we can stay where we're at here. At 150, 157 on mat 2 is Rodrigo Vasquez Camara. And and Johnson of Melman GET, Gunnar Johnson. We have Bryce Plomedal and Caitlin Nosbish on deck, mat 1. And Fry and Esteban on mat 2. Those are both 50 and 57. I don't know where the Klum Christensen match, what happened to that, but we'll look and see later if we get a break. They're going to go out of bounds. 1 point for the escape to Elam of West Salem Bangor. Vasquez Carrera in trouble. Actually, he's pinned. Gunnar Johnson would take the win at 157 over Rodrigo Vasquez Camara at 157 pounds. That'll bring up Fry and Esteban at 157. Blaken picking up another 2 to make it 6-1 the score. Third period, 40 seconds to go.
On deck on mat 2 at 165 pounds, Wyatt Moses from Black River Falls and Anthony DePietro from Viroqua.
So wrestling now on mat 2, Lucas Fry of West Salem Bangor and Nicholas Esteban of Arcadia. That's mat 2. The match you are watching is still Jackson Blaken and Justin Elam. 5 seconds to go as they ride the outer out-of-bounds area. And Jackson Blaken will take the win by a score of 6-1. What happened? They may have, Klum has had some issues with his shoulder this last week. So that could be a medical thing.
All right, where are you wanting me to be now?
Well, let's stay on mat 1.
Okay.
David Friedland from Westby and DeMarcus Youngthund from Black River Falls.
They're reading the names off of track wrestling here. And it's Young Thunder is the name, but it stops, so they've been calling him Young Thun all day. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
So we've got West Salem Bangor's Brett Plomedal, a senior at 38-4, and Caitlin Nosbish of Black River Falls, 5-9 junior. Right now, Plomedal has the takedown and cradle locked in with a minute 33 to go in the first period. He's got the knee in the side and flat shoulders. So Plomedal is your winner. And that is the only other match at 150. So we can move all of our attention back up to 157 and 165. So we'll have a Westby wrestler on mat 1 if we want to stay here. And it will be Gabe Friedland of Westby and DeMarcus Young Thunder.
On deck on mat 1 at 165 pounds, Cody Peterson from West Salem, Bangor, and from GT Melman, Braden Peterson.
And Wyatt Moses and Anthony DePietro will be on deck after the Fry Esteban match. Friedland, 15 and 16. He's snuck out to the early lead with a takedown just a few seconds into the first period over DeMarcus Young Thunder. Score of the West Salem Arcadia match is 4-3 Fry. Friedland came out around the front with a butcher. He's got the arms crossed and the pin. So Friedland over Young Thunder. Esteban and Fry, who won? Well, that's wrestling right now on
That's
that
still
2.
going, yep.
So that is 50 seconds to go, period number 2. They've got it tied up at 5 apiece. And mat 1 is going to be Peterson versus Peterson. Cody Peterson of West Salem Bangor and Braden Peterson of Melman GET. So we'll stay on mat 1. Cody Peterson from West Salem Bangor, a senior at 18 and 4. Braden Peterson, a freshman at 16 and 18. So Cody Peterson out with the early lead, 2-0 with a takedown. And Braden Peterson trying not to get the near side cradle. They've got the leg locked in. It looks like he's going to try and stack that up. Minute 19 to go. Lucas Fry is pulled ahead over Nicholas Esteban to start the third period. The score is 8-5 as Esteban is riding top control. Lucas Fry working from the down position. West Salem Bangor's Cody Peterson has Melman GET's Braden Peterson in trouble. And Cody gets the win and the pin at 165.
Now on mat 1, 175 pounds, David Aguilar from Arcadia and Isaiah Murphy from West Salem Bangor. On deck and mat 1 at 215 pounds, Braden Washington from GT Melman and Caleb Emerson.
David Aguilar and Isaiah Murphy. We'll switch over and watch the last minute 20 of the Fry Esteban match. Fry leads Esteban by a score of 8-5. We're waiting, it looks like, maybe for time over on mat 1 anyway. Esteban's not going to have enough real estate to finish that takedown. 9-5 the score. A little roll through. No takedown. Ran out of room. Score remains 9-5 with a minute to go in period number 3. Back to the center, 50 seconds to go. Esteban in on a double. Fry with over-unders, little cow catcher. They're going to call that potentially blood time. Somebody's leaking. Looks like Esteban of Arcadia. Well, this would probably be a good time to take a break and listen to a few of our sponsors, both live and tape delayed. So we'll be right back after a word from these sponsors.
We'd like to thank Kickapoo Lafarge Predators and the Viola Quick Stop, Coon Creek Feeds, La Crosse Loggers, Lancaster Flying Arrows, Laval Telephone Co-op, Lynn's Home Center in Cashton, Nicolati Construction, Nordic Lanes in Westby, North Crawford Seneca Wrestling Club and the Marketplace in Gays Mills, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Organic Valley in Cashton, Portland Implement Cashton, Prairie du Chien Blackhawks Wrestling Club, Premier Co-op, Richland Grant Telephone Cooperative, River Valley Blackhawks Wrestling Club, Royal Panther Wrestling Club, Sealands Carpetland, Sid's Concrete, Southwest Technical College, and Stanek Dental of La Crosse.
Well, we're down 30 seconds to go. Period number 3. Nicholas Esteban trailing Lucas Fry by a score of 9-6. Now 11-6 with the takedown from Fry. As Esteban tries to turn the corner, gets the reversal, gives up the escape, and after the dust settles, we're at 11-8 and 12-8. And Fry is going to hang on to his lead as time expires. And he will be your winner at 157 pounds on round 3. So that puts to bed 157. We've got one match to go at 65. And that is Wyatt Moses of Black River Falls and Anthony DiPietro of Viroqua.
Moses from Black River Falls and Anthony DiPietro from Viroqua. On deck on mat 2 at 165 pounds, Austin Fernholz from Arcadia and Caden Cass from Westby.
Oh, come on, update your track. So Wyatt Moses should be about 33-8 as a senior coming into this match. Anthony DiPietro, 18-15. Moses in on a shot. DiPietro trying to turn the corner. He's got a front head, able to bring up to his feet. So he got out of that one. Both wanting to work from the collar tie, exchanging ins and outs. Fighting for hand control. Now we're down under a minute. Still scoreless. On deck is the last match at 165, which is Fernholz of Arcadia and Cast of Westby. And then got a 215 after that, I think, is because there will be, well, we'll have some. Should have two matches at 75. Won't have anybody at 90 till the 5th round. one match at 2:15. We'll have a 285. It'll be Jimenez of Melman GET and Klinkner of Viroqua. So starting things off, period number 2, DePietro will ride top control over Moses of Black River Falls. Moses up to his feet, grabs a single, switches over to a double, wants to pop his head, come up hip to hip, and there's your reversal. They are going to get underway at 175 on match 1. That'll be Isaiah Murphy of Black River Falls, David Aguilar of Arcadia. Petro to his feet. Not quite enough balance. Goes right straight back over into near fall criteria almost. And Lynn Eisensee looked like he wanted to start counting, but didn't quite happen. Minute 10 to go. And suicide cradle right over his own shoulders. It's a tilt. No near fall awarded. Murphy of Arcadia, or Murphy of West Salem over Aguilar of Arcadia by a score of 2-0. Petro quick to his feet. He's not able to put 2 and 3 moves together. Having a hard time with Moses. 15 seconds to go, period number 2. And Petro trying to turn the corner. Nothing. 2-0 the score as we head into the third period. DePietro will have his choice. He's going to go neutral. Score is 4-1 over on mat 1 at the end of the first period. Murphy of West Salem Bangor leading Aguilar of Arcadia. Moses awarded the takedown, 4-0 the score. Murphy of West Salem in the lead 8-1 over Aguilar of Arcadia. Well, after the takedown from Moses, we've got 1 minute to go, period number 3. Moses trying to step through. DePietro doing a good job trying to keep his base down and kind of in front of him. They're going to give him the takedown, 6-0 the score as we lock up a hammerlock. And a little leg turk potentially dangerous. They'll reset back to the center. Murphy of West Salem Bangor leading 8-1 over Aguilar of Arcadia. Murphy riding top control. As the second period comes to an end, they'll flip the disc and give Aguilar his opportunity, and he's going to ride top. And that will be your score, 6-0. Moses of Black River Falls over DePietro of Viroqua. Next match on mat 2 will be the last match at 165. Fernholtz of Arcadia and Cast of Westby. So we can stay with that. I'll update you. Looks to be 11-1 the score. Minute 30 remains in the third period. Isaiah Murphy over David Aguilar. Mat 2. Caden Cast of Westby. 2-24. 2-25 freshman at 165. And Austin Fernholtz of Arcadia with the takedown. He'll lead 2-0. Mat 1, Aguilar and Murphy. Murphy riding top control. The ref's holding 3, so right now the score would be 14-1. Really close to near for tech fall. 30 seconds to go.
Had a reversal over on mat 1.
And we had a reversal. Can't tell what's going on for sure, but 4-1 the score. They had a takedown, near fall, and an escape. So 16-3 will be your score, and that will be Murphy over Aguilar.
Now on mat 1 at 215 pounds, Braden Lockington from GT Melman and Caleb Hendersbach from West Salem Bangor.
Murphy.
On deck on mat 1, Keanu Memphis from Black River Falls and Eric Rodriguez from Arcadia.
We should have a Dunnigan and Rave. Yep, they're on deck after on mat 2. 6-2 the score as we start the second period. Fernholtz over Cast of Westby. Got a 2:15 matchup with Caleb Hendrickson and Braden Lockington. Lockington a senior at 28-6. Hendersbach a senior at 15-16. Lockington with the takedown to take the lead. 30 seconds into the match. An armbar and a wrist. That's on mat 1. Wrestlers are still on their feet after starting period number 2. Fernholtz with the escape, 6-2 the score. Lockington with the pin at 2:15. We will have Maphis and Rodriguez at 2:15 as well.
I did hear him say they're going to do a half-hour break after this round.
Good. 50 seconds to go. Fernholtz, the winner by pin over Cast of Westby. So that'll jump us up to 75. One match left here, Dunnigan of Melman GET and Rave of Black River Falls.
Mat 1 at 285 pounds, Cisco Jimenez from GET Melman. And Garrison
I'd like to thank a couple more sponsors: St. Joseph's Equipment Incorporated, Sweet Valley Artisan, and Valley Fudge in Coon Valley, the Bank of Ontario, The Place in Norwalk, Top Dogs Wrestling Club, Cleary Trucking LLC, Torkelson Funeral Home, Tractor Central, Vernon Electric, Richland Electric, Scenic River, Bestbach Oil and Propane, and the VFW of Viroqua.
We are on mat 2 right now. Aaron Dunnigan of Melman GET and Yvonne Rave of Black River Falls. Rave, a senior at 14 and 14. Dunnigan, a freshman at 29 and 12. Mat 1, we have Keanu Mathis of Black River Falls, a junior at 20 and 13. And Eric Rodriguez of Arcadia, 18 and 16. Oh, the match that you are currently watching. First takedown goes to Dunnigan of Melman GET. This match is a 175-pound matchup. The match on mat 1 is 215 pounds. This will be the last match for this round before the break on mat 2. No mats assigned. We will have one heavyweight match, and that will feature Viroqua's Garrison Klickner. Rodriguez with the reversal into a headlock.
And potentially dangerous over here on mat 2. I'd like to thank Viroqua Dental Center, Viroqua Village Market, Ray's Gas and Goodies, Viroqua Wrestling Club, Westby Truck and Equipment LLC, Huang Farms LLC, Westby Wrestling Club, Westby Co-op Creamery, WCCU, Westby Rod and Gun, Rockton Grill, Wright Insurance Agency, Riverdale Wrestling Club, and Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC.
Well, we got 24 seconds to go. Period number 1. Aaron Dunnigan over Yvonne Rave right now with a score of 5-0. Over on mat 1, Rodriguez had a reversal and near fall points to end the first period and pull ahead 5-4 over Yvonne or Keanu Mathis. So on mat 2, we're just going to start second period. Dunnigan gets his choice. He's going to ride top. Mathis on mat 1, trailing Rodriguez by a score of 5-4. And they are halfway through the second period. Gave him one red escape. Yep, and then they added it to the different part of the scoreboard over here. So that's so Rodriguez is 6-4 is the lead. 30 seconds to go. Dunnigan looking to stack up Rave. Rave rolled through. Score remains 5-0 and a minute 30 left. Getting close to a minute left to go, period number 2. End of period number 2. Rodriguez. We got a takedown. 8-4 the score. Rodriguez over Mathis. Dunnigan with the bar arm across the back. He's got to watch the shoulders. Kind of let go of everything. I think he was worried a little bit about being potentially dangerous, but it may work against him right now. They're in a scramble. We got 5 seconds to go, period number 2. As long as Rave doesn't swim out the back, he will remain scoreless heading into the third period. Third period on their feet. Dunnigan leads Rave by a score of 5-0. Dunnigan trying to reach across with that leg turk to get a tilt going. He's got near fall being counted right now. Eisensee's holding 2. Maphis just pulled ahead on mat 1 with 3 near fall, 9-8 the score. 10 seconds to go, third period. And that will be your match. Right most of the way through the third period, Keanu Maphis will pull ahead from Black River Falls to beat Eric Rodriguez 9-8. That was at 2:15. And here is our one and only heavyweight match of the round. Garrison Klinkner of Viroqua, a sophomore, at 14-20, and Cisco Jimenez of Melman GET at 25-14.
Got about 20 seconds left on the mat over here on mat 2.
Dunnigan leading Rave by a score of 11-0. Potentially dangerous with 2 seconds left. Dunnigan. So we can turn our attention over to mat 1, the first of 3 heavyweight bouts. Cisco Jimenez with the takedown and to take the lead 2-0. Just 3 heavyweights here today. Trevor Arntz of West Salem Bangor, Cisco Jimenez of Melman GET, and Garrison Klinkner of Viroqua. Arntz of West Salem Bangor has got a 20-1 record.
Oh, wow.
So,
it's pretty impressive.
yeah, I'd say. When I see a record like that, it's like, who's the one guy?
Yeah, who did it?
Klinkner trying to work back up to his base. Jimenez trying to work over the shoulders. He's got a wrist in on the left wrist of Gary Klinkner. Trying to pick a side, dig it out, and do something with it. All those Melman GET guys love running arm bars and bar arms. And now here comes the special, which is very uncomfortable, but there was not enough time. He's going to give him a 2 count. 2 near fall. 4-0 the score as we head to period number 2. Start out on their feet. In the ceremonial dance of the heavyweights. And he gets stalling on Klinkner for backing up. He's got a little duck under, was able to come around, and Jimenez is going to roll through. Klinkner not able to get off his back and will take the fall. And that will be the end of round 3. So we will take a break. For those of you watching live on Twitch, you guys will just get some random gym shots here for the next half hour or so. Those of you watching the tape-delayed broadcast, we'll be back before you know it. So we'll listen to a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with round 4 of the Coulee Conference Tournament after this.